Josh, you've had a couple of weeks in the Champions Cup. You now know you're in the last 16 of that, but this week it's back to the Premiership and the grind of that, and a huge game against Gloucester. What are your thoughts ahead of it all?
Yeah, no, I think we're building well in nicely into the Premiership again. Obviously, good win in the Heineken Cup last weekend. You know, we're obviously driving to go into that top four now in the Premiership. Obviously, a big game against Gloucester. They provide a lot of physical players across the pitch and fast players. You know, we've got to adapt to that and play our game. You know, it's really exciting.
The last 2 weeks, though, have been chalk and cheese almost. You've been in South Africa and then back here in Devon, but both key games. And that point in South Africa, at the time, we thought it could be big. It was big in the end. It's guaranteed you home advantage.
Yeah, no, it was a great week out there. I think the boys loved it, adapting to altitude pretty early on. But obviously getting that point away, you know, for the young bunch and an experienced bunch at the same time, you know, we came through well and got the point. You know, a pretty difficult place to go. I don't think many teams win there, and you know, to come back to England when it was -3 degrees on the whatever morning it was, and the boys had never seen so many layers put on them after wearing vests and shorts. But yeah, it was good.
You spoke to me a few months ago and said, I'm really enjoying myself, I want to get a bit more game time and get a run of games. You're getting that game time now, you're getting that exposure, you're feeling the benefits of it all?
Yeah, I think every young player wants to be exposed in big games obviously as well, and obviously a run of games, obviously getting that consistency and form, and you know, to be able to adapt and learn in every game. When mistakes happen, you just got to accept it and you got to learn from it. You know, it's how you get better, and yeah, you can't have anything more than game time on the pitch. It's just so valuable.
There's been a lot made of the Exeter Exodus at the end of the season, but for players like yourself who are hanging about and staying in the young, new generation coming through, it's exciting times for you, isn't it? You want to be the next generation that set this club onto another level. Yeah,
I think it's great. You know, we've got a good young bunch of us now, ranging from 20 years old to 22, 23. You know, there's a good block of us there that I really want to drive this club to be better. You know, it's going to be a shame to see the big names go, you know, but they have every right to go. You know, they deserve wherever they go. They're great players, but you know, obviously the young bunch coming through now, we're really looking to drive this club and take it to better places.
You're a bit like a sponge. You lap it all up, don't you? You take every bit of advice, every bit of input that you can, and you're reaping the benefits from it now, I guess.
Yeah, no, I think learning is the best way to look at it. I think obviously coming to the club with Stuart Hogg, you've got to try and learn off him when you're not playing. And you know, I think throughout your career, all the way up until the end of it, you've always got to try and better yourself, because you'll be better than someone else if you're not bettering yourself. And no, I think it's very key to always keep learning, even in situations that aren't going your way.
Gloucester this weekend, we've obviously played up there, we lost up there, but what are we expecting?
You know, they're going to be a big physical pack. Obviously look for errors and look for mistakes to kick it and drive in more. Obviously they've got a few injuries come back onto the pitch now. You know, Johnny May and Ollie Foley, you know, they're danger players out wide who are looking to get their hands on the ball as much as possible. You know, we've just got to shut down their space and, you know, dominate them and put our hands on the ball.
Equally, they'll be looking at the Chiefs and saying they're a tough nut to crack at home. It's only Saracens that have done it with the last kick of the game this season.
Well, yeah, no, we've had a good run of form down at the Fortress. It's been brilliant. You know, we're looking to build on it again and drive it on to the end of the season.
In terms of the game itself, though, it's a huge game, isn't it? And 2023 is looking very promising on a lot of fronts. Three challenges at the moment, but as Rob said this morning, it can easily flip if you don't produce the results. Yeah,
you know, the Premiership these days is so competitive. Obviously, every team's going to be fighting for points elsewhere because it's so close together now. So going into after the Christmas results, you know, you've got to kind of look at it and think, win or lose, it's going to do something to your season. So at this point in the season now, we're really pushing on every game, taking one at a time, not looking too far ahead, and just making sure we get the points where we can.
And once you get in that top four, you're almost surveyors of your own fate, aren't you? You can control that destiny of where you be.
Yeah, no, it's really good. You know, obviously we're building nicely. You know, hopefully a big win at the weekend against Gloucester, going into the Prem Cup break will be good for us. But no, the way the club's going, it's really exciting.